Greeting to all of you from all of us as we prepare for the John Hancock Sun Bowl, the Washington Huskies and the Crimson Tide of Alabama. Weather conditions here this afternoon in El Paso, ideal for football. 45 degrees, and that will reach about 48 before the day is over. We have a slight breeze out of the north-northeast and sunny skies in the forecast. Van Tippen, the great kicker for Alabama, will kick it off to start our Sun Bowl. And deep for the Huskies are Steve Jones, 31, and Andre Riley, 23. Alabama won the coin flip and elected to defer. Washington will take the ball to start this bowl game. We are underway in El Paso. The kick is a short one. It bounces into Jones' hands, and he bolts out.
Running past Lonzel Hill at the split end, Washington's all-time receiver. Darrell Franklin, the flanker back, who is makes the tough catches. Rodney Jones had 95 catches in 2 years at tight end. Vince Weathersby and Rick Finney, both of them at the fullback and tailback, are outstanding hard runners, punishing runners.
Here's the first offensive play of the game. The tight end now comes set on the left side. Off the long count, Weathersby running to the strong side, and he is brought down.
They are big. They've had trouble at the left side. Clay Griffin stepped in for some injured players and has done a nice job. Same way with Garth Thomas. At center, Bern Bostic has been a surprise. He's done a terrific job. Zandowski, an all Pac-10 player, and Kevin Gogan, a big one at 300.
This is 2nd and 9 for the Huskies. Jones comes through the formation this time. Chandler, pump fake, receiver covered, gets to the right side, buys time, and goes for Franklin and overthrows him. Incomplete.
Brett
is larger than Chuck Knox has with the Seattle Seahawks. That's the size we're talking about here this afternoon. Moving the strong side to the right late. Never mindful of Cornelius Bennett. They run Weathersby, and he does not get the first down.
For Alabama.
The return is set up. Richardson lets it drift out of bounds. Now they have some fine wide receivers. Richardson was the man back on the punt. Their star is from Los Angeles, Albert Bell. He may go in the first round of the NFL draft, too. Howard Cross, a young tight end. They don't throw to him very often. Bobby Humphrey's a great running back. Doug Allen, he's a plugger at fullback. And Mike Schula, whose father, Don Schula, the coach of the Miami Dolphins, was in attendance to watch his son play for the first time at Alabama. That is Humphrey, who went in motion. And Schula will throw it on first down, and it is batted down. 2nd down and 10 for Alabama. Off the delay, Humphrey is stuffed at the line of scrimmage. Brian Habib. Bell in motion.
camouflaging their coverages to confuse Schula.
Humphrey comes underneath. Schula goes long to Bell, and it's incomplete. Chris Moore punting for Bama.
Oh, it's a good one.
Hey, booms one over Riley's head. Wow, great punt. Down in the end zone, 66 yards. Now first down for Chris Chandler after that booming punt by Moore. And he will run Finney into the heart of the Bama defense for Alabama. Derek Slaughter, he must contain Finney, along with a superb noseman and Cliff Thomas, 99. Then those linebackers. Randy Rockwell has a lot of plays coming his way. Wayne Davis, Greg Gilbert, and of course the three-time All-American Cornelius Bennett. 2nd and 7 for the Huskies. Chandler will swing it outside to Finney. Fumble, loose, and it went out of bounds here on the near side. It is 3rd and 2. The ball is at the Husky 27. Chandler will throw up over the middle, and a beautiful catch there at midfield. With Washington in possession, they're down to the Bama 49. Faking the draw, and off the play action, he's got Franklin, and it's jarred loose, incomplete. Finney pulling straight ahead and gets nowhere. Britton Cooper, who made that splendid play. You remember what he did against Carter of Ohio State. Ricky Thomas, he is the strong safety. Kermit Kendry, center field, the intercepted one against Auburn. And Freddie Robinson, he is the standout. 3rd down and about 10.
See all the formation changes. They're trying to get the Alabama defensive team to think and make a mistake if they possibly can in their coverage.
Great pressure. Incomplete. They were attempting to set a screen. High snap. Gets off a high punt. And again, it's short. Right inside the 25. Takes a Washington roll down inside the 20-yard line. Look at him saying, come on, baby, keep rolling. That's Crimson Tide. 1st and 10 at the line. Here now is the pitch to the tailback, Humphrey, and he is hit by Reggie Rogers. I should say he was swallowed. Schula studies the Husky defense. Humphrey sent to the left as a receiver. And the fullback, Allen, penalty was
illegal motion.
So it's 3rd and 9. Humphrey coming to the right side. Schula scrambling from the pocket is down at the 24-yard line. That was 66 yards. He gets into this one and sends it high toward Andre Riley. He's got it at the 32-yard line. No alley. Cuts back. Good special teams coverage by Alabama. So, well, the ball is on the Husky 41. Chandler running Finney off the draw. He gets to the 44-yard line. 2nd and 7 for the Huskies. Chandler to Finney, who's tripped up, stays on his feet, and is hammered at the 43. It's 3rd and 7 for the Huskies. They're at their own 44. Chandler rifles one high for Lonzell Hill, incomplete. Richardson fields it at the 18 and is hit and down at the 16-yard line. Holiday action here on CBS. That's the coach of Don Schula. Quarterback Mike Schula of Alabama pitching to his star Humphrey. Maintains his balance but couldn't get away from you-know-who. Reggie Rogers. Raving on him already.
They're great. Brian Habig came off of knee surgery and has had a good season. Steve Alford has been outstanding. He's anchored that middle of the line. And Reggie Rogers, everybody knows about Pac-10 Player of the Year. Steve Roberts is their rush end.
And we will interrupt that and pick it up momentarily. This is 2nd and 7 for the Tide. This is Bobby Humphrey looking for daylight, and it is not there.
Inside linebacker David Rill, leading tackler on the team 2 years in a row. And his companion, Tom Erlinson, is the number 2 tackler on the team. And this is their drop end. Bo Yates has 3 interceptions.
Again, studying that defensive set. He has 2 fine wide receivers if he can get the ball to him. He tries to hit Bell, who makes a diving catch at the 29-yard line, and that would give Alabama a 1st down. So a 1st down for Alabama. Ball on their own 29-yard line, and they run Humphrey, and he is wrapped up at the 33 by David Rill for 9 yards, and that's his average this year. They send him out as a receiver, but they throw to Allen, the fullback, in underneath a well-conceived play in 3rd and short. Allen for the 1st down. How much talent is there?
Well, that left cornerback is Tony Zachary. He's had 4 interceptions and a fine tackler. Darrell Hall worked his way into the starting lineup about mid-year. Tim Peoples, Sporting News All-American at the free safety, and Demoy Williams at the right cornerback.
Strong to the right side. And off a play fake, they hit the fullback underneath again. And he is close to midfield. Both wide receivers, Richardson and Bell, are in the lineup. And Schula to throw on 2nd and 1. Again throws underneath to Allen. He gets a 1st down. 1st down. And Schula, under pressure, steps up to avoid the rush. I don't know how. 2nd and 10 for Alabama. Humphrey hit right at the line of scrimmage. This is 3rd and 9, and they go to 2 tight ends, 1 setback, and they'll throw out of that formation. down. It was Yates who had dropped back. The two punters are moving center stage here on this Christmas afternoon, aren't they? Another beauty. High, and it'll go back into the end zone. That's 1st and 10 for the Huskies. Ball on their own 20-yard line. 3:16 to go in the first quarter. On first down, he hits Weathersby. Weathersby down at the 27-yard line. Jones switches over. And they run Finney, the fullback, straight ahead behind the strong side. And he'll spin, roll off, keep coming. He is a great one. 3rd and short. That full house look by Washington. 3 fullbacks in there, and they get the first down out to the 35. That was Tony Covington. Here's Weathersby trying to cut back, and he slipped through. Made quite a bit out of nothing, that guy. 2nd and 7. Franklin is in motion. Finney fumbles and dives back on the ball at the 38-yard line. Time ticking away, first quarter. Chandler on the 3rd down lofts it up for Finney, incomplete and out of bounds. There was a collision in this Cleveland punt as the final seconds tick away here in the first quarter. Punt is out of bounds, and on this Christmas afternoon, we've come to the end of the first quarter. Alabama and Washington are scoreless in the John Hancock Sun Bowl. We'll be back after this message and a word from your local stations. Move around as often as Cornelius Bennett does for Alabama. On first down, they run the tailback, and Humphrey with his biggest daylight.
Fundamentally sound, we're seeing that here. It's a defensive struggle.
Humphrey trying to cut back is cut off, wrapped up. The best thing I did is come back. He said it has taken my mind off it, and I have forgotten those troubles, and I've enjoyed the season. On 3rd and short, Humphrey gets the first down, spins, free's gone. Bobby Humphrey breaks one at the Sun Bowl. Now it's Van Tippin. He adds the extra point, and why not? He's never missed one for the Crimson Tide.
Well, now you know why he has 1,471 yards and 17 touchdowns coming into this football game.
Sophomore Bobby Humphrey explodes for the first touchdown, and Alabama leads by 7. Another short kickoff. Fielded. Steve Jones bobbles it, comes up with it, and gets to the 26-yard line.
Anytime, Jim. Now let's get back to the action. Brent?
John, they have changed running backs. Chandler off a play fake, rolls, keeps it, and he is out to the 37-yard line. And Steve Jones is the tailback. 31 goes back into the tail spot in that I formation. And off the delay, they run Jones.
Washington's overloaded to the wide side of the field with the line. Now they balance it back up again.
Bobble the ball, and Jones wraps it up there at the 32-yard line. Rolling to the left. And in hot pursuit and bringing him down was Anthony Smith, number 94. High, deep punt. Sending Richardson inside the 20. Got a little bit of a seam with Alabama leading Washington 7-0. Bobby Humphrey exploding 64 yards. And on first down this time, Schula throws to Bell. And Bell is to the 44-yard line. First touchdown seems to have lifted the spirits of this offensive unit. Schula going back deep for Bell. He was open, but he overthrew him. 82, Clay Whitehurst is the other wide receiver. He goes in motion. And they run Bo Wright off the delay. Alabama will use the end around if they can get Yates or somebody to crash like they did on that touchdown play. Now they bring Jelks to the left side. Schula wants him down the sideline. It's out of bounds. He was covered. Short and high. tried to hang one high and not drive it into the end zone that time. And instead, he got off his worst punt of the afternoon. Real nice family feeling down here with this squad. 1st and 10 now for the Huskies. Chandler off the fake, keeps it, and gets outside, and he moves to the 47. This is 2nd and 2. Finney and Weathersby, the running backs for the Huskies. And stepping inside for the first down is big Finney, and he blasts his way. Trail it by a touchdown. This is Weathersby sweeping to the left. And he is ridden out of bounds on that far sideline. 2nd down and 4 for the Huskies. Weathersby, he is short of the first down. The ball is at the Alabama 36. That full house backfield, all 3 fullbacks, and they run Jenkins. Continue to match up Jones against Bennett. Play fake. Cornelius coming. Incomplete. They put Slater in that slot on the right side. Chandler has him open again underneath. Steps back inside, and he's out of bounds at the 9-yard line. This is a 1st and goal for the Huskies. Finney up the middle, and Alabama takes him on after about a 1-yard gain. 2nd down and goal. It's Weathersby on the right wing. Finney, and he is hit right now. Great defensive play by Cliff Thomas, number 99. Incomplete. Slater was open, but briefly. Jeff Jager, who has kicked more field goals than anybody in NCAA competition, attempting a 31-yarder to get the Huskies on the board. He's got it. Jeff Jager, and with 6 minutes to go here in the first half, Alabama leads Washington 7-3. After Humphrey's 64-yard touchdown for Alabama, and Cleland, the punter, kicks it off, and he possesses a strong leg. From the eye, Schula handing off to Humphrey, who puts his helmet down and barrels behind the right side of him. And there are several other players who will not be on the field and in other games as well. Here on 2nd down, Mike Schula throwing to the near side to Richardson. 5:19 to go here in the first half. Alabama with the ball and the lead 7-3. Drops it off over the middle to his fullback, Doug Allen. This time, high, good punt. Given that coverage unit time, he signals for the fair catch on the run. He comes up with it. What a dangerous fair catch. He's out to the left. This is Franklin in motion. Both wide receivers will be at the top of your screen. And they run the fullback, Finney. Runs hard to the 43-yard line, trying to get blocking pressure on Cornelius Bennett. Dropping it off, and because of the heat, this is 3rd and 5. Chandler going to Franklin, intercepted. Beautiful interception by Kendrick, number 27 for Bama. 2 tight ends. Perkins will go to work on the clock here at the 3:45 mark. He does not have good field position. He runs Allen right straight ahead. Humphrey, the tailback, with the game's lone touchdown, and it was a beautiful 64-yard explosion. He'll get an opportunity to the short side this time, but he will not get away from Rill. This is 3rd and 10. That little inside shuttle. Allen loses it.
No, it's an incomplete pass.
What the Huskies elect to do. He bangs another one deep.
Boy, he's a good kicker.
Sending Riley to the 36. A penalty marker down on the near side. He battles his way. Here leading this crew, and he signals the clip.
A lot of youngsters admire what he is going to be. The records he'll set there.
On 1st down, with the Huskies trailing after the penalty, Chandler attempting to get it off inside, and Cornelius Bennett would. Chandler on 2nd and 10 for the Huskies. Quickly out here to Franklin. They were much too soft on him, and so they simply threw in underneath the coverage. He picked it up and got the ball into his hands. Now on first down off the play fake. Bennett was coming again. He tried to get his tight end. Can't get the ball to Lonzel Hill yet in the first half. Steps up in the pocket, throws complete. Weathersby loses it, but it is wrapped up by Washington. They trail Alabama 7-3. Time running down in the first half for the John Hancock Sun Bowl. Throws over the middle to Franklin, incomplete.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, automatic first down.
It was one of the interior linemen who was whistled on that play for the infraction. So at 129 and a fresh set of downs here for Chris Chandler. Hits Weathersby, the running back who came out as a receiver. Lonzel Hill at the bottom of your screen is number 1. And they throw underneath to Jones, the tight end, out of bounds at the 19-yard line. First down for the Huskies. Backs are out as receivers, and he's got Finney. And Finney is hit by Ricky Thomas. Short passes. This is 2nd and 7. Off a play fake, great pressure, incomplete. And roll tide indeed. Now it is 3rd and 7 and 49 seconds. Chandler with time, going to Slater, incomplete at the goal line. And it's field goal time for Jaeger again. This time a 34-yarder for the All-American field goal specialist this year. 80 career field goals, broke John Lee's NCAA record. He's 1 for 1 here. Now he's 2 for 2. He's made it a 1-point game, and that's about as close as we expected this one to be. We hope you're enjoying this Christmas Day special on CBS this afternoon. And again, he takes the kickoff into the end zone. Bounced off of Humphrey and brings Alabama to the line at the 20. And here is Humphrey. Straight ahead, Tom Erlinson wrapping him up. But that'll wrap up the first half. Don James, efficient, organized, looks at his watch, wants to know exactly how many minutes before he's got to bring this team back on the field for the second half.
But he hasn't been that accurate yet.
Since Humphrey out, he was inaccurate that time. He's bouncing one. We'll get an injury check on him. This is 3rd and 6. Schula under pressure, won't get it off, and he's wrestled down by Brian Habib, which is in all of football. This is Moore, punting again, and against a rush, he nails another big one. Oh, he drove Andre Riley back inside the 25. Now Riley picking his way nimbly up the field. Alabama could not overhaul LSU, and then lost its last game to Auburn. Chandler of the Huskies to put it up, and into the face of Bennett. He throws complete to the far sideline. Brian Slater for the last year promoting this game. On promotional tours all around the country is Vince Weathersby. Here on the short side, standing up as the split ends. Slater is up at the top. And they'll run Weathersby. Cuts back outside. Gilbert hit him first, and then number 34, Ricky Thomas. Alabama sets a return. And it is down inside the 20-yard line. The fullback in Ray Perkins' offense, more of a blocker than anything else. Humphrey is the featured runner, or Jelks when they use him. This is Humphrey. Humphrey cutting back against that pursuit. They bring Bell in motion through the formation. Humphrey comes in that direction, and he is hit by that hard-charging Washington defense. This is 3rd and 4 for Alabama. Schula with both wide receivers to his right. Top of your screen. They bring Bell down. This is going to be incomplete, and out of Alabama, and they're tough. This is Moore. Man, what a leg he's got. And here's the young man, Riley. He can field and punch like a center fielder and weaving his way back upfield. First down now for the Huskies. Trailed by a point, remember. Only a couple of field goals. They haven't been able to score. Touchdown, and they haven't been able to get it in hands of Hill yet. Looks back the other way. Throws the ball low. Weathersby reached down to grab it at his shoe tops. Second down and 8. Off of the fake. Chandler took it away from Finney, and he scrambles for the first down, and that was Cornelius Benedict. Ball at the 45-yard line of Washington. Weathersby sweeping to the right against that. Loses it. Ball is down. And Alabama has recovered. First down. Schula swings it to Humphrey. He blasts for 8 yards. Get outside and throw that block that time. Now they swing Humphrey the other way. You bet that is Wes Neighbors. He just threw another block over here. All right, this is third and short. And Neighbors goes right straight ahead with a drive block that time, and Schula comes up over the top of it.
Well, I don't think so. They're substituting freely, and I believe that they can play good in the fourth quarter.
All right, let's go back up to you, Brent.
All right, John, thank you. They swing it back outside to Humphrey. He is hit right now.
Negative yardage that time.
Yeah, indeed. They're a loss of 4. They run the draw. They bring the fullback. That's Bo Wright. Knows how to read defenses. Has a great deal of freedom in changing the plays. And on this third down, Schula under pressure goes to Richardson. Touchdown, Alabama! Alabama celebrating the touchdown, and the guys who blitzed him, they're still down on the ground. It's 14-6 Alabama over Washington. Would you know it, this time he drives him back down inside the 5, and Steve Jones, the tailback, getting to the far side. He's out past the 25-yard line. Both of them are set behind Chandler. They run Finney, and he squeezes out the other end. Quick drop by Chandler. Quick pop. Lonzel Hill has got it for the first time, extending himself toward a first down. They bring Slater in motion. Chandler getting it into the hands of Jones, who turns and gets to the 48-yard line. Off the delay, and they cannot get past Cornelius Benedict. He has been an impact player all game long. Chandler with time throws in underneath for the first down. Throws out of that formation, and Andre Riley comes in motion. Under pressure, throws high for Lonzel Hill, and it was almost intercepted.
Derek Slaughter.
He's 12 of 28. This will be his 29th pass, and Cornelius Bennett sacks him for the loss. This is Richardson, who caught Schula's touchdown pass at the 9. Ball is loose, but Alabama retains possession. Alabama 14, Washington 6, 2:24 to go, and Humphrey explodes through the middle out to the 30-yard line.
Just explodes through it.
That's his 8th 100-yard rushing game this year. He has gained 110 yards and 17 carries. Here he comes again, battling for more yardage. Typical defensive star. Always wants to carry the ball. Small chance of that off of what we're seeing. There's another good defensive play by Dennis Brown. On 3rd and 10, Schula goes to the tight end, Stafford. Now with the first down at the Washington 43. Schula throwing down the near side to Richardson, who was wide open. He's out of bounds at the 18-yard line. Bell coming in motion. Richardson. And it's Humphrey. Touchdown, Alabama. What a beautiful pattern. He sent Richardson to clear that area out, and Humphrey came in underneath it, and Mike Schula delivered another strike, and oh, his papa has got to be loving every moment of this. Mr. Perfect. It's 21-6. Well, he's a young senior, if you will, and if I'm an NFL team looking for a backup quarterback, and I know his pedigree, I got to take a look at him. This young man shows you something out there. He was 3 for 3 for 70 yards on that drive. We'll be back with Alabama in control of Washington at the John Hancock Sun Bowl. Tiffin to kick it off. Fielded at the 10 by Jones. Jones out to the 31-yard line.
Bots, there have been a lot of good ones. Thank you very much, Mr. Coleman. Now back to you, Brent.
Thank you, John. Here's a completed pass. Thrown to Jones by Chandler. We've finished 3 quarters. The Crimson Tide lead the Huskies of Washington 21-6. We'll be back after this message and a word from your local station. Appealing that can be for the Huskies now. If they can get into the end zone. They run Jones for the first down. They led 7-6 at the half, and then they put 2 touchdowns on in the 3rd quarter. So credit Ray Perkins and his coaching staff with the proper changes at the intermission. Chandler for Washington rolling out to buy time. He's got Lonzel Hill and a beautiful interception. Kermit Hendrick makes a sensational theft for Alabama. Schula handing off the ball, powering behind the right side of that offense. Mike Schula bringing Alabama up to the line. The Huskies. Has Alabama turned the ball over yet today, Eric?
No turnovers. And they've gotten the ball 3 times from Washington.
Well, that's Bo Wright. He's been the fullback here. This is Humphrey twisting his way. It's been a different offensive line out here for Ray Perkins. They've been much more effective. Here's Humphrey coming to the short side, out to the 33-yard line. They'll be going to a bowl game next year with this bunch, although they do graduate a lot of good players, don't they? Schula drops one. A nice catch by the tight end. 2nd and 3 for Bama. Humphrey. It's to the 47-yard line, telling his quarterback to take his time. Run that clock a little bit. Humphrey grabs it. And he is to the Washington 45-yard line. Faster than Lawrence Taylor when he's coming from the backside. I'll bet everybody out there says, oh, joy, I can't wait for him to show up. On the 2nd down, Bobby Humphrey is hit behind the line of scrimmage. NFL playoffs start up this weekend with the wild card games. On the 3rd down, Schula, who's had a brilliant 2nd half, he hits Humphrey right now. I'll tell you, along with Meehan. Mike changes the play at the line. As a man open, and he overthrew Humphrey that time. Humphrey, I think, had broken inside. He saw him in spring games at Alabama, but never in a regular season game or a bowl game. 2 receivers out wide to the left. They run back the other way. Humphrey is out of bounds at the 21-yard line. 1st down and 10. Sweep the fullback. Cuts back inside, and Bo Wright. 2nd and 7 for Schula. Humphrey, 1 man to beat. He'd have gone all the way, and by golly, he got away from him and got inside the 10-yard line. How about that?
They have 2 great running backs next year.
1st and 10. Schula with protection, and he hits Humphrey inside the 5-yard line. Humphrey dives in for another Alabama touchdown. His third touchdown of the afternoon.
Bobby.
Take a deep bow. And Tippin makes it 4-4 for the extra points, and it's 28-6, and Alabama closing in on a Sun Bowl triumph. But one of the great things I think about all the bowls is for these young men to have a good time at the end of the football season. And Steve Jones almost breaks one and brought down at 37. 7 minutes now. Washington with only 2 field goals. He'd like to get down there and get a touchdown if they can, and under heavy pressure he gets it off to Jones.
Washington hasn't had much opportunity because Alabama's kept it and they put it in the end zone.
It's been a showtime by Cornelius Bennett, who drops into pass coverage this time, and they throw in underneath. Time does pass rather quickly. First down. Chandler handing off to Jones, and he's wrapped up there. 6:10 to go. They lead at 28-6. They have dominated, and Cornelius Bennett has had a great afternoon. Coming from the backside, couldn't get there this time. Diving catch by Lonzel Hill. What a great play. We have been doing our best not to embarrass Texas Tech here this afternoon. They drop it off to Finney. Gilbert has him. Chandler lofts one. Hill, and could not hold on in the end zone. 3rd and 8. Chandler steps away from Cornelius Bennett, but not the second time. That ball was almost intercepted. Low snap. Gets off a high punt. It's been that kind of day for Alabama. They can be awfully proud of this Alabama team. David Smith, his backup quarterback, checks in, and number 13 pitching that time. The tailback is Gene Jelks, but that was the game up in New Jersey in which they beat Ohio State. It's been a long, tough season for this ball club, and they have come through it very well. This is the only team with 9 wins.
They only give up 13 points a game. And that tells you a little something with a tremendous schedule that they play.
Yeah, Smith bootlegging it around the left side. Stopped short of the first down by Darrell Hall. Return home tonight. I'm sure they'll be eager to get home and spend what's left of Christmas with their families. Another booming punt by Moore. Riley, who has been a busy man, hauling him back out of bounds on the far side. That's how well he has punted here this afternoon, as Chris Chandler continues to try to get 6. Lonzel Hill going deep, and he cannot hold on at the 25-yard line. Chandler has the Huskies with a 2nd and 10. Throws complete. Lonzel Hill's 3rd reception in a hospital watching this game, and he wanted to pass along his best wishes to his father this afternoon. Swing pass to Finney. Gets the first down for Washington.
Couldn't let Washington do much, and finally when the offense got going, why, it became the Alabama defense even became more dominant.
That was the 39th pass by Chandler, and that's a new record for the Sun Bowl. Incomplete and almost intercepted. 2nd and 10, 43 seconds. Complete to Hill inside the 35-yard line. Wind up this game on a positive note and get a touchdown here. I'd like to see Hill snag one. Chandler throws for Jones underneath at the 30. There's another outstanding performer today, Mike Schula, the quarterback who did it with his mother and father down in Dorothy Schula. On hand, Chandler into the end zone. Overthrows Jones, the tight end. 22 seconds. Wes Neighbors hugs his head coach, Ray Perkins. Neighbors, one of the few men left on this team who played for the legendary Bear Bryant. Dropped at the 20-yard line by Franklin. Listen, Alabama played one of the toughest schedules in the country. Here's the 4th down, the 16 seconds. Last chance for Chandler, and he will not get the pass off. He was slipping. And that'll do it. This game is history. Coach Don James goes across the field to congratulate some of the Alabama players and the Bama coach Ray Perkins. There are the two coaches. So we will continue. Alabama winner 28-6.